Good day everyone! Welcome to Science 10 class. This is Teacher Sandra and the first lesson for Science 10 is entitled Plate Tectonics. Our objectives are the following. 1. Describe the distribution of active volcanoes, earthquake epicenters, and major mountain belts. Describe the different types of plate boundaries. Explain the different processes that occur along the plate boundaries. Let's have a quick review. Which is not a layer of the Earth? A. Atmosphere. B. Core. C. Mantle. D. Crust. The correct answer is letter A. That's right. Atmosphere is not a layer of the Earth. Before we proceed, let's answer the pre-assessment. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer in a piece of paper, take a photo of it, and send it to your teacher via messenger. Number 1. When two tectonic plates collide, the oceanic crust usually subducts beneath the continental crust because it is A. Denser than continental crust, B. Less dense than continental crust, C. Thicker than continental crust, and D. Thinner than continental crust. 2. If you wish to visit a place in the Pacific known to be converging plates, which of these should you not expect to see? A. Active volcanoes, B. Mountain ranges, C. Rift valleys, D. Volcanic islands. 3. You are an oceanographer and you want to map the ocean floor on the east coast of the Philippines. As you do your study, you notice that there is a portion in the ocean floor which is relatively much deeper than the rest. What most likely is a deeper part? A. Linear sea, B. Oceanic ridge, C. Rift valley, D. Trench. 4. What do you expect to find at the mid-ocean ridge? A. Relatively young rocks, B. Reverse fault, C. Thick accumulation of sediments, D. Very ancient rocks. Number 5. A crustal plate A is moving away from crustal plate B. What is the expected average rate of the change in position between A and B? A. A few centimeters per year, B. A few meters per month, C. A few millimeters per century, and D. A few millimeters per day. 6. Which plate boundary is formed between the Philippine plate and the Eurasian plate? A. Convergent boundary, B. Divergent, C. Reverse fault, D. Transform fault. Number 7. Which of these is false about lithospheric plates? A. Have the same thickness everywhere, B. Include the crust and the upper mantle, C. Thickest in the mountain region, and D. Vary in thickness. And last, number 8. Which of these is not true about the Philippine island? Most are part of the Philippine Mobile Belt except for Palawan, Mindoro, and Zamboanga. B. Formed because of the convergence of the Philippine plate and the Pacific plate. C. Originated geologically in the oceanic convergence. And D. Some are products of subduction process. Today we're going to learn plate tectonics theory, which helps us to understand how and why many Earth's features are continually changing. What do you notice about the distribution of active volcanoes? The red dot or the red areas represents the presence of the volcanoes. How about earthquake epicenters? This figure 2 is the map of earthquake epicenter distribution. The red areas represent earthquakes epicenters. And mountain belts. So the red part also are the mountain ranges of the world. The correct answer is the distribution of volcanoes, earthquake epicenters, and major mountain belts are distributed in close proximity of the tectonic plates. Most of the active volcanoes nowadays are found at the so-called Ring of Fire, which is practically the border of the Pacific tectonic plate. What are tectonic plates made of? They are made of rigid lithosphere. The lithosphere is made up of crust and the upper part of the mantle. We have here a drawing of the different layers of the earth. So we have the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The inner core is usually very hot. There are two types of plates. We have the oceanic plates and the continental plates. If you look at the map of the world, you notice that some of the continents would fit together like a pieces of a puzzle. Plate tectonics is divided into 12 major plates which are moved in various directions. Usually, plates collide, pull apart, and scrape against each other. Each motion causes different features on the Earth's crust. The word tectonic refers to the change in the crust because of the plate interaction. The outer shell of the Earth, the lithosphere, is broken up into tectonic plates. 7 major plates are the following: 1. African plate, B. Antarctic plate, or 3. Eurasian plate, 4. Indo-Australian plate, 5. North American plate, 6. Pacific plate, and D. South American plate. And there are also 7 relatively larger plates and a number of smaller ones, including our Philippine plate. Where are plate boundaries located? Usually, plate boundaries are found at the edge of the lithospheric plates, and some are of the 3 types: convergent, divergent, and transform. It is important to study plate boundaries because along these boundaries, deformation of the lithosphere is happening. You can see here, many houses are destroyed. We have here for tsunami and volcanic eruption. These geologic events have great impact not only on the environment but also on us. Okay, what lies beneath the tectonic plates? Beneath the tectonic plates, we have the asthenosphere, a zone of the Earth's mantle lying beneath the lithosphere and believed to be much hotter and more fluid than the lithosphere. So, asthenosphere extends about 100 kilometers or 60 miles to 700 kilometers or 450 miles below the Earth's surface. So, it is believed to be beneath the lithosphere is the asthenosphere. What happens at the plate boundary? So, either they move apart, which is divergent, and convergent, they move towards each other, and we have the transform, wherein the plates slide past each other. In divergent boundaries, it can happen between oceanic plate and oceanic plate, and B, continental plate and continental plate. If you take a look at the drawing, you notice that we have here divergent boundaries that happening between two oceanic plates. As the two oceanic plates collide or diverge, the magma now flows upward, okay, filling up the gap. In divergent boundaries, plates are moving apart, creating a zone of tension. We have here an area of zone of tension, formation of rift valley and ocean ridges. One example of this is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Okay? And the North American plate and Eurasian plate are moving away from each other. As the plates separate, boundary looks like. When spreading center develop within the continent, the crust may break into several fragments. Next, we have the convergent boundaries. Locations where lithospheric plates are moving towards one another. The plate collision that occur in this area can produce earthquake, volcanic activity, and crustal deformation. There are three styles in convergent plate boundaries. First, we have the continent-to-continent collision, continent-oceanic crust collision, and oceanic crust-oceanic crust collision. In continental plate or continental plate collision, there is a formation of mountains. So as you can see, the continental crust are made up of the same light materials, but the older continental crust will subduct because it is heavier or denser than the lighter or the new continental crust. As the